What is going on, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about Act 3 Mercenaries, the Iron Wolves. Now, the Act 3 Mercenaries are really not that popular in Diablo 2, they never have, but in this video I'm going to show you guys the most effective Act 3 Mercenary that I think there is in the Diablo 2 community as far as our knowledge at this day and age. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys this mercenary build, and then I'm probably going to go on to the Act 3 Fire Mercenary, the Cold one, the Lightning one. Those mercenaries really don't do any kind of real damage in hell unless you have ridiculously expensive gear, like just stacking up like tons of lightning and cold fire jewels and things like that to even make them the least bit effective in hell mode. So, but in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the Act 3 mercenary that's basically for chaos runs. Now, this is a really effective mercenary, I think, if you were to play hardcore. I don't personally play hardcore myself, but I believe that this mercenary is really good for chaos runs. It's a really special Act 3 mercenary build, because Act 3 mercenary will do is it'll keep your character alive and give you a lot of like really good survivability stats and things like that. So I'm just going to join the game and kind of go into detail about what this mercenary is all about and talk about the items a little bit too. So with this Act 3 mercenary, I'm just going to go over the gear. I'm using a Lawbringer sword. This is for the Sanctuary aura, and this is really good in chaos because what it does is it knocks back the undead enemies. So you guys know the one guy that gives off Iron Maiden. I think he still gives Iron Maiden. He's on the second seal in the Chaos Sanctuary. He does a lot of damage. He like one-shots people all the time. This sword with the Sanctuary aura will actually knock him back and knock back any undead enemies in Chaos. So it's really good at just adding a little bit of survivability to your character. And the other big thing about this mercenary is using the Phoenix Runeward shield. This is a really expensive shield, and it's really hard to get an Act 3 mercenary to have enough strength to use this shield. And this is really good for the Redemption aura because there's so many monsters in the Chaos Sanctuary. So when you're killing all of those monsters, you're really getting a lot of health back from the Redemption aura. And then as far as the other gear, I'm using a Stone Runeward and a Shako with an in it. Now the reason why I'm using a Stone Runeward instead of a Fortitude is because an Act 3 mercenary really doesn't have a lot of strength. So even at level like 93 or something like that, my other character, he really needed to have a lot of strength to even use a 156 strength required shield. So Stone is really good because it gives that 16 to strength, and not only that, I mean, Stone is a really good rune word compared to Fortitude. It has a ridiculous amount of defense, and I believe it's the highest defense you can get on a single piece of equipment in the entire game as far as I know. And the reason why I'm using a Shako with an rune is because I think Shako is really good for the 2 to all skills, so it kind of raises the level of the Redemption aura, and you're really going to need that rune if you want to get the max resistances here for your mercenary. Now if you're not level like 93 and above, I would really recommend getting another helmet, because you're not going to be able to use a Phoenix Monarch without having a decent level and a decent amount of strength boost. So you might want to get something with maybe a foul rune in it to get some extra strength to be able to use the shield. So I'm just going to go into the Chaos Sanctuary, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit how this mercenary works. As you can see, all the little sparkles on the ground, that's from the Sanctuary aura there. So we're just going to go in and show you guys how this works. See, even these little flying things, see, it's knocking them back. The Sanctuary aura knocks them all back. seeing all these undead enemies, the Doom Knights. There's tons of Doom Knights in Chaos, so you know it's knocking all of them back for that little bit of time, and it's really good, you know, if you're leveling up a high level character and you really don't want to die. You know, I'm level 97 on this character. This is my highest level character I've had for a few years now, and you know, it would really suck to die at level 97, so it's just really good for knocking back enemies and getting that extra health from the redemption aura. So on wave 1, you know, it's going to knock back all these guys. But most important is knocking back this wave 2 boss. I always forget his name. His name is Lord something. I don't know. Keep getting mono burned here. But this guy just does a ridiculous amount of damage. I forget what he has. Like, I know he has Iron Maiden or something like that. I don't know if they removed that, but I've always remembered him killing a lot of my characters. So, but this is really good for knocking them back. I want to show you guys to make sure you can see which one is he. Let's use this one back here. See that it knocked him back. Get a little closer. Where is he at? Oh, he's right here. Can't really see him. Come here so I can show you. Come here, I need to show my fans for the video. You little fucker. See? As you can see, it knocks him back, and you know, that's really good for making an easy kill on him. I mean, he barely even touched me, so. All these guys, it doesn't knock back all of the monsters. Like I said, it's only undead enemies. So all these Venom Lords and stuff, they're not going to get knocked back. But you're still going to get the health back from the redemption aura no matter what kind of monster it is, so. See what we get off Diablo here.
Not even death can save you from me.
Nothing too crazy, but hey. Alright guys, well that's about it. I just wanted to show you guys my quick mercenary build for Chaos Sanctuary. I don't know. I don't know. This build has kind of been around for a little while, using Phoenix and a weapon with the Sanctuary aura. But I thought I'd kind of go more into detail about it and just kind of make my own build, according to my preferences for what I think you should use. I think you should use Stone and Shaco, and if you ever get enough strength on your Mercenary, I would try to use Fortitude, but I'm not even sure if that's possible. So, but I think this build is really solid for him. So guys, I'll probably start doing the other mercenaries eventually. I'll get into a Act 3 Fire Mercenary, a Lightning Mercenary, and they're really not going to be that effective unless you have a Paladin with a high level Conviction aura, and I really wouldn't recommend using an Act 3 Mercenary for damage. This is probably the only Act 3 Mercenary build that I can possibly think of that is actually effective, you know, just even worth it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this Act 3 Mercenary, or if you guys have any ideas for a good Act 3 Mercenary, because there's like none out there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys liked the video if you guys did. If you didn't, I'm sorry, and I thank you guys so much for watching. And make sure you guys subscribe if you want to keep up with Diablo 2 content. And I also wanted to mention that I'm on non-ladder. I do not have these crazy rune words and stuff on ladder already. I'm really trying to take it easy on the ladder and give myself a challenge instead of getting enigmas and fortitudes and all that high rune stuff. in the first week. So an MD2GA has been going really well. A lot of you guys have been active on battle.net and on the community. I just want to say thank you guys very much for that, and I will see you guys on my next video.